On the field of battle, communication is king, and issuing commands to your team can be the difference between victory or defeat. Today, we ask the question, do team tactics used online in today's top military shooters translate to a real-life battlefield? Find out as SaberOps puts us to the test with the Combat Facts.
What's up, everyone? Daniel Kaiser here at the Combat Facts range north of Los Angeles, and today we're taking on team tactics. To help me do that, we've got Mike from KWA and, of course, David B. Johnson from SaberOps. David, tell everybody at home what we are doing out here today.
Today we're going to play a game of Capture the Flag with 2 teams of 3. And what's kind of neat about today's game is we're going to let you and Rohan, our producer, be the team captains. So we're going to have 2 guys who have no military training be in charge of a bunch of guys who have military training.
Man, you guys are serious over there.
So what's going to be neat about this is even though I may see something's wrong, I'm not going to move until you tell me to go. So our fate is pretty much in your hands.
Sorry about that. Now, Mike, tell us a little bit about the weapons we're using. We're using airsoft today. Right. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, what these are the KWA professional training products, and these are actively used by law enforcement military for realistic training. Now, they operate just like the real thing. However, they shoot 6mm polymer BBs. The great thing about these is that they cycle realistically, and you can still customize them as you would your actual duty weapon. Because what we believe is how you train is how you fight. So we want to make everything as realistic as possible, but yet cost effective.
Does it hurt? How much does it hurt?
Well, it'll definitely make you duck as soon as you get hit, and probably make you yelp a little bit.
All right, Mike, thanks so much for your information. We're getting ready to start the game. We're going to get our teams together, so check back later in the show to see who won.
3, 2, 1, go!
Mike, move up.
Move up to that log. I'll cover you. Move to your left at that cover to your left. Hold!
Mike, give him some fire.
I'm coming to you, David. Cover me.
We've captured the enemy flag.
All right, so David, let's get your observations into what happened out there on the battlefield today.
What we had was 2 teams of 3. Your team was down here at the black flag, and Rohan started at the red flag. At the cue of go, your team went straight up the middle of the battlefield to the big berm in the center of the battlefield. At the same time, Rohan was moving his team around the right side of the berm. The good thing about your berm is you had great cover, but you didn't have great visibility. So Rohan and I were able to come over the top and engage you guys. Then at that point, Rohan went around and was taken out, as was Jeff on my team. Mike from your team was moving around to the flag, and I was able to come around and grab the black flag. I did not get good cover, so he was able to turn and hit me before I was able to get him. And then he was able to get our flags, take them back to the home base, and win for you guys.
Absolutely, it was a great game. What would you say as far as the communication level of Rohan and I, being just gamers, only being exposed to video games, what did you notice out there on the battlefield about our communication level?
The learning curve was great, but definitely the first game, the communication wasn't very good. Our guys, we didn't know where we were going. However, though, we had no radios, so you guys were screaming at us. So
right. Flank around right! Flank around right!
There was a lot of fog of war. You and Rohan, I think, learned how hard it is to command troops under fire.
All right, so based on what we experienced out here today, David, would you say that the way team tactics are represented in today's military shooters is a combat fact or combat fiction?
I would definitely say a combat fiction.
Combat fiction, not enough information?
No, not at all. Not at all in real life.
Enemy flag acquired.
See all of our shows and game reviews now on the brand new GT app on Xbox Live and the GT Originals iOS app too.